Hi everybody. Today in this lecture we are going to see practical problems on union and intersection of two sets, and in this we see some properties related to union and intersection, or we say addition principle on two sets and three set. Okay, so in that first principle, or we have a first formula for if or let A and B be a finite sets, be finite sets, and if A intersection B is equal to phi, that is A and B are disjoint, A and B are disjoint set, are disjoint set, then A union B, n of A union B is equal to n of A, which means cardinality of A plus cardinality of B. Okay, because A intersection B is equal to empty, so we write directly n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B. When we see the Venn diagram for this type of set, that is A and B are disjoints, so its Venn diagram will be of this type: set A and set B. Okay, and this is our universal set. We have to find for A union B, that is all elements from A and all elements from B will be our n of A union B. Okay, so here intersection is 0, so we directly add these two, n of A and n of B. Okay, now second, let A and B be a finite sets, and if A intersection B not equal to phi, that is A and B are not disjoint, A and B are not disjoint sets. That is, if we draw a Venn diagram of this type, we will get some part common from A and B. Okay, this is our set A, B. Okay, here this region will be A minus B, this will be B minus A, and this common will be A intersection B, and union part will be addition of all this. Okay, that is, we have to prove here n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. That we have to prove. Okay, in this we know that A minus B, A intersection B, and B minus A are disjoint, and their union is A union B. So we can write it as n of A union B is equal to, for disjoint A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B. Here A minus B, A intersection B, and B minus A are disjoint, so we can write it as n of A minus B plus n of A intersection B plus n of B minus A. Okay, we have to add all this, we can, so that we can get A union B, but we have to prove that n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. For that we make an adjustment of n of A minus B plus n of A intersection B plus n of B minus A. We made here adjustment of plus n of A intersection B minus n of A intersection B. Okay, we have add and subtract n of A intersection B here. Okay, so that now from this 2, n of A minus B plus n of A intersection B. If we see the Venn diagram, n of A minus B means this first and intersection will total give us n of A. Okay, so we can write n of A minus B plus n of A intersection B is equal to n of A. Similarly, n of B minus A and A intersection B plus A intersection B will give total set B. So we write n of B minus A plus n of A intersection B as n of B and remaining term as it is n of A intersection B. Okay, which is our formula for two set to find A union B. Okay, n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. Okay, which is important formula, which is also known as addition principle or principle of inclusion exclusion. Okay, this is formula for two set. Now we define it for three set. Now for if we consider third as let A, B, C are a finite sets and not disjoint, then n of A union B union C, n of A union B union C, we write here n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B as equation number 1. Now from equation 1 we can write it as n of A union B union C. We consider this as a single set, so we write it as n of A plus from this formula n of B union C minus n of here A is as it is and intersection of B, and intersection of B means here B is B union C, so we write it as A intersection B union C. Okay, from equation 1. Okay, now again we write B union C from equation 1 can be written as n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus n of B intersection C, and it is as it is n of A intersection B union C. Okay, in this step we apply equation 1 on B union C. We write here from equation 1 again. Okay, next again by distributive law we have A intersection B union C is equal to A intersection B. Okay, A intersection B union A intersection C. Okay, now applying cardinality on both sides we can write it as A intersection B union C, n of A intersection B union C is equal to n of A intersection B union A intersection C. Okay, again using equation 1 on this is consider it as A and consider it as B, we can write it as n of A intersection B plus n of A intersection C minus intersection of this both n of A intersection B intersection A intersection C. Okay, so which gives n of A intersection B plus n of A intersection C minus n of, now here all terms are in terms of intersection and A, B, A, C, so A is repeated twice, so we can write it as A intersection B intersection C. Okay, intersection of all three set. So above equation if we consider this as equation 2, so equation 2 becomes so n of A union B union C, which is our left side. Okay, n of A union B union C is equal to first terms as it is n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus n of B intersection C minus into bracket, okay, minus n of A intersection B union C, which we have get here n of A intersection B union C, which gives n of A intersection B plus n of A intersection C minus n of A intersection B intersection C. Okay, now removing the bracket, we get n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus n of B intersection C. Here plus minus minus n of A intersection B, again plus minus minus n of A intersection C minus minus plus n of A intersection B intersection C. Okay, which is can be written as n of A union B union C is equal to n of A union B union C. First we write in n of single terms, single set, n of A plus n of B plus n of C. Okay, again here if we see intersection of two sets, it's all are negative, so we write minus into bracket addition of this all n of A intersection B minus n of A intersection C minus n of B intersection C. Okay, and addition plus of all three set A intersection B intersection C. Okay, which is our formula for union n of A union B union C. Okay, this is our formula and required proof for the given examples. Here this is our addition principle for two disjoint sets, non-disjoint sets. Okay, it is our addition principle for set A and B, and this is our addition principle for set three non-disjoint sets. Okay, n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus, here it is, sorry, I have written minus, it will be plus. Okay, n of A intersection B plus n of A intersection C plus n of B intersection C, because we have taken negative sign common. Okay, now consider the example. Verify addition principle for the following set. Here given A is equal to x such that x is a positive integer less than 8, B is equal to x such that x is an integer such that 2 less than equal to x less than equal to 4, and C is equal to set x such that x is an positive integer such that x square less than 16. Okay, so first we find A, B and C. So here A is equal to set. Now if we find a set A is x such that x is a positive integer less than 8. Now it is positive integer, please consider 0 is our neutral. Okay, so positive integers start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, less than 8, so it will be up to 7 only. Next B is equal to x is an integer such that 2 less than equal to x less than equal to 4, which means we start from 2, next integer is 3 and less integer is 4, because here less than equal to sign is given, so it will be contained in a set B. Next set C is equal to x is an positive integer such that x square less than 16. We have to find the square of integers, positive integers, which should be less than 16. So we start positive integer from 1 square is 1, which is less than 16. Next 2 square is 4, which is also less than 16, so 2 will be in a set C. Next 3 square is 9, which is less than 16, so here we write 3. And next 4 square is 16 is equal to 16, which is not less than 16, so it our last term will be 3. 4 will not be contained in a set C. Now we have to find n of A, that is we have to find cardinality of A, which means number of elements from a set A. So in this set A, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 elements, so n of A is equal to 7. N of B is equal to, here we count elements from set B. Here there are 3 elements, so n of B is equal to 3 and n of C is equal to 3. Okay, we have to verify addition principle. So here addition principle is for 3 set. So is n of A union B union C is equal to n of A plus n of B plus n of C. Okay, here first we have add cardinality of a single set. Now we have to subtract cardinality of intersection A intersection B plus A intersection C plus n of A B intersection C. Okay, all pairs we have to consider, and last we have to add n of A intersection B intersection C. Okay, which is formula for addition principle. In that, first we find A intersection B. We have to find intersection of all such. So intersection of A and B, common elements from A and B are 2, 3, 4. So n of A intersection B is equal to 3. Similarly, A intersection C is equal to common element from A and C are 1, 2, 3. So n of A intersection C is equal to 3. Next, n of B intersection C is equal to common from B and C. There are 2 elements common, which are 2 and 3. So n of B intersection C is equal to 2. And common from 3 sets, A intersection B intersection C is equal to, so here common element from 3 sets are 2, 3, 2, 3 and 2, 3. So it is n of A intersection B intersection C is equal to 2. Okay, so above, if we write as equation 1, we get equation 1 gives n of A, here n of A is equal to 7 plus n of B is 3 plus n of C is 3 minus into bracket n of A intersection B is 3 plus A intersection C is also 3 plus plus B intersection C is 2 minus plus A intersection B intersection C value is 2. Okay, so we get n of A union B union C is equal to 7 plus 3 plus 3 minus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. So we calculate here, 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 3 is 13 minus 3 plus 3 6 plus 2 8 plus 2. Okay, so we get 13 plus 2 15 minus 8, which is 7, which is n of A union B union C. Okay, 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. Okay, which is n of A union B union C. But we have a question, verify addition principle. Now A union B union C, so we find here only A union B union C is equal to, now elements for A union B union C will be, here from A it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So from B it is 2, 3, 4 which is covered in A, and C is also 1, 2, 3 which is also present in A. So n of A union B union C is equal to 7. Okay, so here if we say as equation number 1, equation number it as a star, and it as a double star. Okay, so from star and double star we can say that equation number 1 is verified. Okay, because n of A union B union C, by using union of sides we get 7, and by calculation also we get 7. So our addition principle is verified. Okay, now consider next example. If x and y are two sets such that x union y has 50 elements, x has 28 elements, y has 32 elements, and we have to find how many elements does x intersection y have. Okay, in that first we have to write number of elements from given sets. So firstly we have given that n of x union y is equal to number of element in x union y are 50 elements, so we write it as a 50. X union y is equal to, next n of x, x has 20 elements, so n of x is equal to 28 element, and n of y is equal to given 32. Okay, 32 element. So we have this given data. Okay, now we know that n of x union y is equal to addition principle as n of x plus n of y minus n of x intersection y. In this question we have to find x intersection y, so we shift it toward left and union toward right. So this minus of n of x intersection y, when we shift it toward left side it will become positive, so n of x intersection y can be written as n of x plus n of y, and this positive term on right side will become negative, so n of x union y. Okay, so formula for n of x intersection y is equal to become n of x plus n of y minus n of x union y. Now substituting the values of nxx, n of x, n of y is 32, and n of x union y is equal to 50. So we get 28 plus 32 is 60 minus 50, so which is equal to 10. So n of x intersection y is equal to 10, which is our required answer, which are common element from both set x and y. Okay, now consider next example as in a school there are 20 teachers who teach mathematics, or here it is or physics. Of these 12 teach mathematics and 4 teach both physics and mathematics. Question is how many teach physics? That is, we have to find a teachers who only teach physics subject. Okay, now in this type of example, first we have to write the notations for the set. Firstly we define M as a set of teachers who teach mathematics. Set of teachers teach mathematics. Okay, next P as a set of teachers teach physics. Okay, here we first define a notation for the sets. Now here when in question it is given mathematics or physics, okay, that time you have to use union, because in definition we have given A union B has a set X such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Okay, so here when in question it is given or, we have to use U, and when it is and, we have to use intersection. Okay, this is our important part. So in this question first we have to read it carefully what question is given. So here 20 teachers who teach mathematics or physics, so that here we have given n of M union P. Okay, or here it is given, so union P is equal to 20. After that, it given that 12 teach mathematics, that is n of m is equal to given 12, and 4 teach both maths and physics. Okay, so n of, and it is given that both physics and mathematics, which gives m intersection p is equal to 4, and we have to find teacher who teach physics, so we have to find n of p is equal to question mark. Okay, so we have the formula, we write it here, n of m union p is equal to n of m plus n of p minus n of m intersection p. So here values are given, m union p is 20, n of m is 12, n of p is we have to find out, and n of m intersection p is 4. So we shift all these terms to left side, n of p remain as it is to right. So 20 is as it is, plus 12, when goes toward left it will become minus 12, and minus 4 it will become plus 4. Okay, so n of p can be written as n of p is equal to 12 plus 12 minus 12 is 8, plus 4 is 12, so n of p will gives us 12. Okay, which is, so the teachers, or we say that 4 teachers teach physics. Sorry, here we get 12, sorry, it is 12 teachers teach physics. Okay, which is our required solution. So here we get n of p is equal to 12. Okay, so today we stop here. In next lecture we go through the next examples related to 3 sets and 2 sets, in which complement and remaining part of set is we have to solve. Okay, thank you.